I am Coach Cairo, Caroline Simmons, and I am a pro with Health Made Simple. I have been with this community, oh my gosh, about 3 years now. I'm also a Curves owner. I've been owning a women's fitness facility for over 11 years now, but I've been doing nutrition, exercise, and lifestyle coaching since like 2007. And I'm also a speaker, and I'm so thrilled that you're here tonight because I'm going to be telling you about one of my favorite programs, the Shred 10. And I'll be honest with you. So when I joined the Health Made Simple company and community, I was a little bit like, I was like so thrilled for products and like meal preps and things like that. But they were like, hey, you want to do the Shred? You got to check out the Shred program. And I kind of judged it by its name. And I was like, I'm a fitness facility. I get hit all the time with fad diets and things. I don't think that's for me. And then finally I slowed down a little bit and I was like, okay, well, I love everything else that they're doing. Let me see what the Shred is about. And once I looked at all of the guidelines, I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I'm already teaching. So I'm excited for you to learn about it tonight. So it's going to be 10 days of shredding unhealthy habits and focusing on clean living. And we are just a group of supportive friends in here, and we're ready to lock arms with you to revolutionize your health. So why do we have a need to do something like the Shred 10? Well, let's talk about it. There are two startling trends in our world. One of them, I think we can all agree, we are in a very chemical world. We are bombarded by toxins all of the time. And when we are bombarded by these toxins, this leads to all kinds of health problems. So unless you've been living in like a sweet little bubble, these toxins are literally everywhere, okay? They are in the air that you breathe. They are in the pool. They are in the lawn. You are rubbing them on your skin, and you are even eating them. And I think we all know about food quality, all right? Hopefully you guys would agree with me that food quality is decreasing. Most of the time we can't even pronounce what's on the back of the label. And then you've got preservatives, you've got synthetic vitamins, growth hormones, pesticides, and we need a way to get all of that detoxed out of the body. And so when you have all of these toxins, this creates that need to detox and rejuvenate. And that's why Shred 10 is so important. Now let's talk about a topic that most people are interested in, and that's maintaining a healthy weight. So that's what I help people do for a living. And because we know that excess fat is going to contribute to over 20 different diseases, right? So we need to make sure that we are getting that out of our bodies appropriately. So let's go back to the toxins we were talking about. Well, our bodies can't handle the onset of toxins. And so it very smartly starts protecting our organs. And so if you take a look at the chart over here, and so when it goes to protect our organs, it's going to trap all of those toxins, but it puts it into fat cells. And the good news is this keeps the toxins from wreaking havoc all through our bodies. But the bad news is that the fat cells expand, and that causes weight issues. And also, when we talk about burning fat, you can actually burn fat the wrong way. And that's when you do it without proper nutrition or you go into over-exercising. And when you do that, the toxins are re-released into the bloodstream, which stresses the body. And then your body, again, very smartly is going to go into fat production. Once again, it's going to enrobe all of those toxins to protect your vital organs, but the fat returns. And so that begins the vicious cycle. And if you're completely honest, you feel free to raise your hand. How many of you have ever yo-yo dieted? Right? I spent a long time doing that until I started getting it right. So there's definitely a better way. If you look towards the bottom of the chart, there's a safe and healthy way to lose weight and allow your body to cleanse itself by removing the toxic load and adding clean eating, especially fruits and veggies. Friends, your fruits and veggies are coming in as little fighters in your system on anything that's affecting your body negatively. You got to think about it. They are chock full of antioxidants that are just going in there to help you heal. They are your little healers, if you will. And so when you're shredding fat, that is going to help you assist your liver so that it can do its job, which is to cleanse the toxins out. This makes weight loss easier. And this leads to quicker weight loss, easier, and then you have permanent weight loss, right? And you're able to maintain your now healthy weight. So, can we eat enough fruits and veggies to make all this possible? Sadly, no, we cannot. But the truth is, you can't, but you need a little help. And that's where Juice Plus comes in. And so many of you probably already know about Juice Plus, but I'm going to touch on it a little bit tonight for you because you do need to have the Juice Plus capsules and the complete shakes into your diet. Because what this is this is flooding your body with 45 different fruits, veggies, and berries every single day. And these are not substitutes for eating the real thing. So you're not totally out of that, but it'll definitely help you bridge the gap as you try to eat a lot more plants during this shred program. But friends, this is powdered produce, right? It is food technology, if you will. It's consistent functional nutrition for you every single day. So you'll add 2 fruits, 2 veggies, and 2 berries, and then you can drink 1 to 2 complete shakes per day. Now let's talk about willpower. Raise your hand if you have willpower. Right, it's a mixed review out there. And so here's the deal. It's not true. Some people have it and some people don't. That's not real. Okay. Willpower is actually the function of your blood sugar. Okay. So have you ever had a time where you skipped a meal? You can raise your hand if you so desire, or you're too busy to eat and you just like straight up forgot to eat, right? Got busy. Well, we all have those days. I think we all have those days. And then what happens is we want to eat everything in sight. And here's why. It's called the glycemic index. And so this is the rate in which your blood sugar, or your sugar enters your bloodstream. So in case you don't know, the sugar should enter the bloodstream and it should enter it slowly and give you sustained energy. And that's your complex carbs. Or what happens is sugar can rush into the body, which is going to give you a big old spike that you can see there in that taller curve. And what happens, that spike happens when we're eating things like breads and crackers and boxed foods, is you get that spike in the blood sugar. And then you know what happens. It comes crashing down on you. And in an hour or two, you need a nap, but not before you go raid the kitchen pantry first. Right? You know exactly what I'm talking about. So this happens when we skip a meal, or this also happens when we wake up first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and we think that we need to have a little caffeine to get our body woken up. And I may be very guilty of that. But let's talk about the dark line, okay? So the dark line over here, this is what happens when we eat a low glycemic meal with fiber. And then what happens when you do that, the sugar enters the bloodstream slowly. And so this definitely happens when you're doing the complete shakes. But yeah, when that happens, that blood sugar is stable now, and it makes it so much easier to avoid bad habits and food addictions. So that is the zone of willpower. And when you get in there, you might find that you lose your junk food cravings. And that's why the complete is an important part of the Shred 10. I always like to tell my story about what I call the sonic moment. Look, did you see that? It was perfect timing. Sonic moment. So probably about a month after being on Juice Plus, my oldest son had gotten a ticket for a free ice cream from Sonic. And I don't know if there's a Sonic where you're from. It might be a Dairy Queen or something relatable to that. And that is usually like a horrible situation for me because I love ice cream. Okay. I love desserts. And so usually when I go there, it's like this angel and bad guy, right? The angel devil thing. And this one's like, you don't need anything. And this one's like, get the Sonic Blast with the peanut butter Oreos, all the things. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, wow, I'm not having the internal debate on whether I want the blast or just the little ice cream cone. Like I legit didn't want anything. And I was like, oh my gosh, like if I don't want ice cream, this is going to be so great for all of the people wanting to lose weight, because what happens when you are on Juice Plus is what's called metabolic programming, right? And so you probably have heard the story, you are what you eat, and that is legit. Whether you're taking a pill or a little chewable of fruits and veggies every day, you start to crave more fruits and veggies. And so there's not much place for having some of those high sweets. But let me tell you about Juice Plus. So Juice Plus, this is not a vitamin. This is not a supplement. This is literally encapsulated food. So these are fruits, veggies, berries, and omegas. And I started on Juice Plus and put my entire family on it about 3 years ago because I was becoming basically crippled. And I'm in the fitness industry. And so I have almost level 3 spinal stenosis, degenerative disc, arthritis already. And usually I could manage it during the day. I literally worked out to be able to move, but when the pandemic hit, I took all of my workouts online. I was overly stressed and my body just was not recovering. And a good friend of mine, Danielle, invited me to a talk that Health Made Simple did. And it was all about muscle recovery. And they talked about the shred style diet, and they talked about the Juice Plus, and it all made complete sense to me and everything that I had done my continued education on. So it's like, all right, sign me up. Let's do all the things and let's really see, because at that point they told me that the last thing that the doctors could do for my pain was to do surgery, and that I would lose about 50% of my range of motion. Well, that was my career. So I was super desperate for change. And so I looked at my family and I said, we're doing a shred style diet for the most part for the rest of the year. And that was in June of 2020. And within 3 months, I could do Zumba moves that I hadn't done before. My pain level was down. And I'm happy to say I have still not had surgery. My kids are doing amazing. Their allergies, they went from like 3 months on allergy meds down to 1 week. It's just nuts. And so Juice Plus, it is complete whole food. It's gluten-free. It's so good for you. And it's very easy. It comes in a capsule or it comes in a chewable. And then the omegas have definitely been a game changer. These omegas, a lot of people think you have to get your omegas, and a lot of times they're pushed omega-3s and that you have to get them from fish, but that's not true. You actually get it from the food that the fish eat. But this omega is the top in the world right now because it's not just a 3, it's a 5, 6, 7, and 9. And this was a game changer for my joint health. And then I've got a family history of Alzheimer's. And so brain clarity and functionality is really important for me. I want to turn off the bad genes through healthy diet and lifestyle so that I don't have to go through that. So your Juice Plus omegas, definitely recommend those. And then you've got the complete shakes. And so these are, again, just a reminder, they're that low glycemic. So it stabilizes your blood sugar. It's got 13 grams of plant protein. So a lot of people, when they're doing this, they're like, well, how do we, get more protein in? So this has got 13 grams, but even more importantly, it's got 9 grams of pure plant fiber per serving. And that with that complete, that's like prebiotics. All right. And that's going to help keep your digestive system healthy. So there is a lot of talk with autoimmune and different diseases. We have to have good gut health. And so this is a way to do that. And the more and more research you do, you're going to find that fiber is key. And that's what Juice Plus is all about. The shakes, oh my gosh, they're also like a flour substitute. So you can use it in so many ways. You can drink it, you can cook with it. I make breakfast shakes with mine. I put it in overnight oats. My kids and I will make pancakes with it, energy bites. Literally just this past weekend, I made some muffins that were awesome. My youngest son, Joby, he said that they were just like the little brownie muffins from Walmart. And if you've ever had one, you know that's not good for you. But there's little Joby with his little muffins on the way to a soccer game. The middle picture is my sweet green bananas, which you'll get that recipe in the shred. And then overnight oats, I'll make 4 at a time. I'll have four breakfasts all laid out. We also have the Perform. Now that's my jam, literally my jam. I just did a killer workout a little while ago and I'm still working on this. The only reason why I'm not drinking it right now is I don't want to blueberry my teeth for you. You're welcome. But I love the Perform, and I make these smoothie bowls that you see in that you're going to see in a minute. I do that, but I have this especially after my workouts because it's got the 25 grams of plant protein in it. And I will tell you how I know it specifically helps for the muscle recovery, because it's got beetroot and tart cherry just for that. I'm not supposed to run with my back, but I sponsor a lot of 5Ks, and I feel this obligation when I sponsor the 5K to go do it. And so about 8 months ago, I just went out and I did one, right? Well, it was hard to walk the next day. My quads for like the next 2 days were angry. Well, about 2 months ago, I did it again. I didn't train for it and I went out and did it. And then right after the run, I came home and had one of these smoothies. And I swear to you, I was so much better. Like I could sit down on the toilet and walk down the steps and do squats the next day, full on teach classes. And so I am a firm believer in the Perform. I also use this with some of my clients that just need to have more protein, or maybe they are dealing with cancer and different things like that. It's a great way to get protein in. And here's the smoothie bowl I was talking about in the center. That's my favorite dinner, right? So that's typically after I have 2 later nights where I teach pretty hardcore classes. And I love this for dinner. It's like the best cereal bowl ever. And then just a quick smoothie that you can see there. That's what I'm having tonight. And then I even turned it into overnight oats for the first time this past week, and it was good. So yeah, we got all sorts of ways to use this. And then if you need convenience, who doesn't need a little convenience, y'all? So we got the Juice Plus bars. You can throw them. I keep them in the car. You can keep them in your purse. My kids like these. They're just quick and on the go, which is nice. But really, if you want to have the most nutritious food, you want to pick it at peak ripeness. You can see, listen, I got this one back here. This is all strawberries. I got flowers and green beans off to my right over here. But yeah, grow your own food. So we specialize in these as well. It's becoming garden season. So if you need a garden, we got you hooked up. You don't have to worry about digging in the dirt. This was a game changer for my back. We went from 1 to 5 in a year, and we absolutely love it. But let's get back to the topic on hand, and that's you shredding food toxins out of your body, shred habits out of your body that are not serving you. So what does this look like? Here's the guidelines, okay? So we're going to add more plant foods in. You're going to add your Juice Plus capsules or chewables. You want to do 1 to 2 of the complete and/or Perform smoothies per day. You need to drink water, all right? That's what gets the toxins out of your body and replenishes your muscles and hydrates your ligaments. So 80 to 100 ounces of water. We're going to take 10 deep breaths once or twice a day for stress relief. And I'm just going to give you your little tip right now is when you stop and you take these 10 deep breaths, I don't want you thinking about what you've already done today or what you have to do later. I want you to listen to the air coming into your body and going out. So you literally legit give your brain a little break. Okay. You will come back more energized if you do. I want you to strive for 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. Move your body 4 times a week. And then we're going to be working on reducing or eliminating caffeine and alcohol, eating after 8 p.m., processed foods. We're going to look to eliminate gluten and dairy, artificial or refined sugars. All right. Now, if you are a kiddo, you have kiddos that are going to do this program with you, or you're pregnant or nursing, elite athletes and night shift workers, all of this can be catered. And I'm going to tell you about the Shred Light. Okay. You can also do the Shred Light. So if you're not ready for all 10 guidelines, no worries. We got you. You can shred light with us. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a minute. But let's talk about the most common results that people see: craving more fruits and veggies, healthier weight, better recovery from their workouts, better sleep, energy, hair, skin, nails, improved regularity, and increased mental health. And I have been fortunate enough to do this shred with lots of people. And so I did a few interviews this week that I'm going to share with you. This first one is with our member Pam here at Curves. Hey everybody, it's Coach Cairo, and I've got Pam Havens here with me. Hello, Pam.
Hello, Caroline.
I'm so glad you are here. We've got a microphone. It's actually not hooked to anything, but we thought that would be super fun today. We are gearing up for the May 15th Shred, and I'm wondering how you felt the first time you did the Shred program.
The first time I did the Shred, I was sort of dreaded it a little bit starting it out, but then after I started it, I did actually start feeling better. I'm looking forward to doing the Shred again this spring.
Now, you said, like maybe you were hesitant. Was it scary? And then once you got into it, did you start to, figure that, well, A, you didn't have to be perfect, but B, you could actually implement some of these guidelines?
Both. When I first started it, I had never done a Shred or anything like that before. And I'm fairly new to health, trying to take care of myself. But I really did, after I did it for a couple of days, I did start feeling immensely better. And I was able to manage to get all the way through it. And it did make me feel better.
Yes, that's awesome. Well, we're looking forward to everyone feeling better. Thank you so much, Pam. And the fun doesn't stop there. I've got another one for you. I love that. Hello, everyone. It's Coach Cairo, and I have got the beautiful Galena with me. And today we're talking about the Shred program, where you detox bad habits and add in good ones. Hey, can you tell me, how was your experience the very first time that you did our Shred program?
Amazing.
Okay.
I lost 15 pounds on the first one. I slept like a baby on the first one. I drank more water than I've probably drank in quite some time.
Nice.
I actually was a vegan.
A vegan.
A vegan. Which people who know me know that ain't no thing for me.
Right.
I'm a meat eater. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I know you're a vegan.
I know, but listen, with that 10 days, so you slept better, you felt better. After that, maybe you went back to eating meat, but did you start incorporating more plants into your diet? What's some of the things that you've continued to do?
Juice Plus.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Juice Plus.
Yeah.
All 4.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
It will change your life.
Awesome.
Shakes are wonderful. Shakes are great. I need to cook more with the shake mix.
Yes.
Because there's good stuff there. I just don't do it.
No worries.
But yeah, wonderful stuff.
That's
Take
fantastic.
Your Juice Plus.
Take your Juice Plus. I love that. We're going to start this shred May 15th. And one more. That. Hello, everyone. Here we go. All right, everybody. I have got Helen with me today. Helen, you have done several shreds, which is awesome. So tell me a little bit, what is your favorite part of the shred?
It's the accountability and the team that works together and tries to give you information to help you be successful.
Awesome. And how about some favorite recipe or recipes from the shred?
Now, I do like all the protein shakes. They give you different varieties. I do like that. And there are some surprising desserts that they'll give to you also.
Yes, I'm a big dessert fan. Now, is there anything about the shred that maybe kind of surprised you from the shred, or you thought was interesting once you made that lifestyle change?
Well, it is a commitment, and they give you the sheet to log to keep track of your accountability and making sure you get your plenty of water and get your vegetables, your Juice Plus, which is wonderful. That everybody needs to get on that. That helps.
Did you ever feel deprived? Because, we talk about like reducing or eliminating foods. Did you feel deprived?
Now, I did try to get away from caffeine. That is tough.
Yes,
but
it is.
It is doable because I did it for the 10 days. So,
yes. Awesome. Well, thank you so much. See, come do the shred with us.
It is good.
I love them. All right. So how do you get started? It's super simple. First, you decide that, you want to give this a go, whether you're going to do full on shred or shred light, if you will. And we're going to get started on May 15th. So you've got a few weeks to get going. You sign up with your Health Made Simple Pro. So let them know that you want to do the May You Shred Challenge. And then you're going to commit to doing Juice Plus. Now, Juice Plus is going to be a 4-month total wellness challenge. So yes, we're going to do the 10 days, but I want you to go on a full 4-month wellness challenge. And the reason why we do that is because it's going to take about 3 months for Juice Plus to start going in and correcting your microbiome. Like I said, it took me about 3 months to really be able to feel all of my joints changing and less pain. Now, so everyone varies, right? So, some people will feel things right out of the gate, and some people, it takes a little bit of time. I know for like hair growth, oh my gosh, the first year my hair was kind of steady and normal, but by the second year I had doubled my haircuts. And for those of you that know me, I've kept the faux hawk for about 5 years now. So that was a little bit nuts. So yeah, you're going to include your Juice Plus. The challenge is going to start May 15th. So we have to get you to get your orders in and receive your supplies. So really May 10th would be the last day to order, because it's going to take about 3 to 5 days to get to you. But the sooner the better. That way you can go ahead and start getting your Juice Plus into your system. As soon as you do that, you're going to be added into the May You Shred Facebook group. You're going to receive that invite. You're going to just click to join. There's a few questions you answer. And then in there, you're going to have your daily tasks. You've got tips, videos, a full library of education, motivational information right at your fingertips. So then you just get started, you get ready. to experience the changes. This I have to share with you because I'm super proud about it, honestly. So Juice Plus has got actually now over 45 clinical research studies on it. And so I just want to tell you, when you are looking to add any type of vitamins or supplementation into your body, I invite you to be very snobby, okay? Because what you're putting into your body makes a big difference, all right? And so I love that they have clinical research. These are peer reviewed, they are double blind, where most of the time their products out there have no research, because in the United States, they do not have to be regulated. Another thing that you're going to see on our labels is an NSF certification. And what that means is that a third party came in, verified that what's on the back of the label is actually in the product. And that is very important. You want to make sure that you are getting your money's worth. Now, Juice Plus is going to help you bridge that gap. And so it really helps people go from what maybe they might be eating to what they should eat. And I know for me as a mom, this makes a big difference because, heck, y'all, it's hard with the kiddos. They basically live a lot of times on a birthday party diet, which can create a lot of mom guilt. And so Juice Plus really kind of helps with that. You know, I don't feel as bad when my kid decides that he really wants school lunch, because at least I know he had his Juice Plus today. So it really helps you start making those changes in the right direction. So what does the shred journey look like for you as you go on that total wellness challenge? You get your Juice Plus, we get you the shred guide, the cookbook, you get put into the Facebook group. After you do the shred, you're going to have even more resources at your fingertips, and then you begin to live it. And the goal is you take the guidelines that you've worked well on, and you keep adding those little bits and pieces to become better and better with your health. I know every time I shred, and I do it pretty often, I try to be better and better and better at it. And it does, it helps. Here's some of the resources that you're going to receive. You've got the challenge log, and I know that's a small picture, but once you get into the group, you'll be able to print this off. And this is also where you can shred light. So you're going to have the guidelines where you're adding into your world, and then there's the ones that you want to eliminate. And you can choose how you want to do this. So maybe you just want to work on eliminating gluten for the 10 days. Just put that in the box that's what you want to do. I know I talked to my older son tonight about doing the shred, and he's going to try a different one each day. So one day he's going to give up the processed sugar. One day he's going to try to eat no gluten, and you can do that too. So you can really customize it so that's not overwhelming and it's helpful for you. There is a snack guide. You're going to have a grocery guide, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. The big resources are going to be there for you too. A big old cookbook, a shred guidebook, daily support in that group. Your pro is also going to be supporting you, videos on how to make food, meal prep food. So where do you see yourself getting started? We've got our basic, our premium, and our shred 10 package. You do whatever package works for you. The shred is completely free. You just have to have an active Juice Plus order. And the reason why is because when we start giving up things and changing things in your body, we need you to have consistent functional nutrition every single day. Now, if you don't see a package there that works for you, you can also customize it. And our family, we really love the chewables that you can see Tadley has there. So you can completely customize it. You just need to get with your pro after you've watched this, or if you're online live tonight, and they can send you the website and help you customize your order. We do this shred because sometimes we just need change, right? Sometimes we just need that refresh, get the toxins out of your body. And so if you're a person out there that's watching this that needs to make a change, just know we are here for you. We're inviting you to jump in and shred alongside of us, and we would love to work with you. I'm going to go ahead and stop my share. I want to thank each and every one of you for jumping on the call tonight. Hopefully you've gotten some good takeaways, but yes, we are ready for you. Just reach out to your pro, come join us. The Facebook group is already up and live and ready to run. I have got your resources there. So as soon as you have your active Juice Plus order, you can start to print, implement, and start planning your shred. Thank you so much for your time tonight. I appreciate each of you. Take care.